Our first studio guest in 2026 is one pretty cool cat, a rock and roller, entrepreneur, and for over 2 decades, he's been entertaining audiences. Please welcome Etan G, known as the Jewish rapper.
Yeah.
Welcome to the studio.
Thank you, Emily. This is great.
Wow, I know we've talked about this a long time, and now here you are.
We start 2026 with Etan G.
Etan G in the house, bringing us so many good vibrations to those of us living here. I mean, tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, you grew up, you're an Orthodox Jew, very observant, the Jewish rapper. You've been performing, all over the world, but all over the U.S. as well. So what's unique about your style, and how do you merge, mitzvot and all those wonderful things into rap music?
All the stuff that I've done with Shlock Rock I've been with him 35 years. Lenny's been around Shlock Rock 4 decades. We just had our 40th anniversary concert Saturday night here in Israel, packed house. And it was always about Jewish pride, Jewish unity, Jewish education, that you could use music, rock and roll, hip hop, and just be positive. And there are many examples of it in secular hip hop, but we did it Jewish education and people gravitated to it. And here we are.
So what was it like 20 years ago? I mean, we didn't have the same kind of equipment that we have now. So were you just raw and unplugged as you toured around when you started out?
It was great. One of the reasons Shlock Rock hired me initially 35 years ago was because I had an insane amount of energy. And while the band is playing their instruments, they can't do as much as I can, who doesn't play an instrument, but I can run around on the stage, interact with the audience, and get the party hopping. That was
this party that was just not too long ago here in Israel. So what was it like? I imagine, a much needed sense of relief and to, let it all out for people that came. Did you have fun?
It was, not only was it great, but it was a celebration. And the amount of hakaras hatov, hakarat hatov, thankful, being grateful to the audience for just going on this journey with us for 40 years is insane. And the energy was great. The fans are great. And really, we'd love to do it this whole 2026. Tours all over, but we'll see what happens.
Well, at least you got this one off the ground. Also, you're wearing the Rock for Israel shirt. You started an amazing nonprofit. You're raising money to bring real Jewish rock musicians.
Not
all Jewish. But one, Jay Gore, one in particular, who happens to be my cousin. Hi, Jay, if you're watching. Professional guitar player. They were supposed to come right before you were on. Things kind of got a little screwed up.
Iran decided to send some missiles, and it killed that tour. Yeah, but Jay and others, we're talking about musicians that play for some of the biggest artists in the world, biggest bands in the world, that make their careers touring, bring them to Israel to show them what Israel is. Many of these people have never been. So their only knowledge of what Israel is from social media. And it's not really at all an accurate representation of the greatness that Israel is. Moreover, if you think about rock and roll in the 50s and 60s, governments, it was poo-pooed, and it's disgusting, it's the devil's music. And every day that rock and roll lived and thrived was a big FU to the establishment. And I've always likened Israel to that every day Israel lives is a big FU to the world establishment. And so to me, that is as rock and roll as it gets. Israel is so rock and roll.
So, let's talk about rock and roll. I mean, a lot of, this is really what has defined, the past century. Why is rock and roll something that will always be relevant and timely, even as we're entering different forms of music and for today's generation?
I think music is the ultimate equalizer. You could go to any concert. I'm a big diehard Rush fan. And you go and you see people all different, men, women, black, white, boy, young, old, everything. And you go to these things and you see the unification of people connecting to one awesome thing, which is the music they love. And you meet friends from completely different worlds that you would never meet. And that to me is what rock and roll is. And hip hop too. Music in general brings people together. All people. It doesn't care. And that is the magic of music. If you connect to it, everybody connects to it. It's in our DNA. Some people like this, some people like that, but it's always connecting people together.
And your story is interesting. I mean, you are, super observant. You do everything right. You do it with the you do it with the fun. You do it with the, you've made it work for, so long in such an important way. I mean, why is this such an important component to you to really embrace everything that we have?
I love Torah Judaism. I love it. I love it. It's the greatest. A music manager, when I moved to Los Angeles back in '94, I'm walking to shul synagogue with a music manager named Stewie Wax. And he managed different artists, different bands. And I was moaning about the bad behavior of a rabbi that wronged me in the past. And he said something to me that lasted with me, and I chewed on it forever. And it's a simple idea. Don't confuse Jews with Judaism, right? Any teacher or authority figure or whatever that wronged me, that was Jewish, that's on them. Mm-hmm. I should not give them any power. My relationship with God. And I love God. And I see God every day here in Israel. I look around your I-24 studio. I see all different kinds of people with different observance levels, everybody working together to make great things happen. And to me, that is what Judaism is. You had 12 tribes. They all did different things with different skill sets. My whole platform, my position, my belief system is all about bringing everybody together the best way possible with your talents and your talents. Everybody come together and do great things for the Jewish people.
Amen. And on that note, Etan G, thank you so much, and keep rocking, baby.
I will keep on rocking in the free world, baby.
Rocking in the free world. This is the best music, all of you, right? Rock and roll is the best. Sorry, we're not editorializing it all.
Pretty good, Emily.
All right, cool. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching this week's episode of Jewish World Weekly. We really appreciate it. Once again, happy 2026 Year of the Horse. And you can, of course, see reruns and episodes or segments that you did not see on our YouTube channel, as well as our website and social media platforms. Thank you again for watching, and shalom from Tel Aviv. I'm Emily Prince.